Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Rockerdad with more undecember tips. In this video I'm gonna teach you guys how to make room in your bag and in your storage with all those chaos cards and all those charms. If you don't know what to do with them, should I just throw them out, should I drop them, I'm gonna teach you how to use them, how to make them useful and clear room in your storage and in your bag, so you don't have to buy extra storage just to manage those excessive amounts of chaos cards and charms. Now, let's start with chaos cards. Look how many chaos cards that I have. Actually, I have a lot less than I used to, and that's because I started to apply these tips that I'm going to give you guys. So the first thing that you need to do is to increase the level of a card. To increase the level of a card, you need first to identify it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're still new to Chaos Dungeons, to Chaos Statues, to Chaos Cards, if this is a little bit confusing to you, then I'm gonna put here a link to a description of a super guide that I made. It's a very complete guide. It teaches you everything. It has timestamps. You can just jump to the information that you want to learn about. It's gonna teach you about chaos cards, chaos statues, chaos dungeons. It's gonna teach you about the daily missions, the compendium, and all many details, how to do them in groups, how to use the divine stones. It's a very complete guide, and I hope you guys enjoy it. The link's in the description. Now, assume you already know how to, you understand increasing level of a card. This is a quick guide here, so I hope you can catch up. You need to identify the card, then you put it in the middle, and now you can increase the level of the card. You can use either darkness energy. Here I'm using 13 darkness energies to increase this card from level 0. All cards start at level 0 to level 6. You cannot increase a level of the card above its tier, so this is tier 6, so max level for this card is 6. Now I can use darkness energy, or if I have so many cards, if you want to make room in your bag, you can just burn those common cards. Use lowest tier cards as possible, because lower tier cards, they will give you less experience points. Some will not even give you any experience points, at least your statue. Watch the video if you don't know what I'm talking about. So here I'm using 19 normal cards just to upgrade this card from level 0 to level 6. So look how you can manage these excessive amounts of chaos cards in your bag or in a storage just by increasing the level of rare cards. Now, you can safely do that because you cannot possibly play all these cards, because every time you finish a Chaos Dungeon, you get multiple cards as rewards. That's why they multiply and increase in number so fast. They're like breeding rabbits. So don't need to be afraid to burn them to increase their level. You will keep getting lots and lots of cards. So just do this for as much as you feel is advisable. Now, another way you can do to clear room in your bag and in your storage regarding to chaos cards is synthesizing them. You can just go here to the alchemy, go to the synthesis, go to chaos card. Now there are two kinds of synthesis that you can do. One is increase rarity and the other one is to increase tier. Now, to increase rarity, you can use 3 cards of the same rarity and same tier, like I'm using here, 3 tier 8 normal cards. So the result will be I'll be burning 3 tier 8 normal cards, and I'll be getting 1 tier 8 magic card. Now, I can do this with magic cards as well. I can use 3 tier 7 magic cards. I'll burn those 3 and I'll get 1 tier 7 rare card. So it increases the rarity, not the tier, and you burn 3 to get 1. So this is another way to make room in your bag and reduce the number of cards that you have. Now, to increase tier, you make even more room because you need to use 4 cards. You need to burn 4 cards. So I can burn like 4 tier 7 normal cards and I'll get 1 tier 8 normal cards. So they will keep the same rarity, but they increase the tier and you burn 4 to get 1. So those are some 3 good tips that you can use to reduce substantially and quite fast the amount of cards that you have in your bag and in your storage. Now, let's talk about Charms. Charms are very useful. You need those charms. They will make your character stronger. And as you level up your chaos statue, you unlock more different charms, right? So you want to pick as high a tier charm as possible, because higher tier charms will be more powerful and increase the DPS of your character, or if you focus in on defense, can increase the defense of your character. Either way, they are more powerful the higher their rarity and their tier. So you see here I have one tier 6, one tier 5. This one is tier 3 because I still haven't found a tier 4 or higher to substitute this one. This one is tier 4 and this one is tier 4. So I don't have any tier 1s or tier 2s, and I'm just going to show you how many of those that I have. I'm not using tier 1s and tier 2s. I have a lot of them. These are all my charms. Just take a look at it. 3 tier 6s, 3 tier 5s, one tier 4. Look how many tier 3s that I have. A lot of tier 3s. So I will be synthesizing. My focus is synthesizing charms level tier 3 and up. So when I synthesize 3 charms of tier 3, they will become 1 charm tier 4. Now, sometimes there is a chance that it will even synthesize a charm of the same tier. So it's not guaranteed that when you synthesize 3 charms of the same tier that you get one of a higher tier. So but I have so many tier 3 charms. It's gonna take a long while to synthesize them all. And the more chaos dungeons that I do, I'll keep getting more charms. And the higher the level of higher the level of the dungeons, the higher the level of the charms. So look how many charms of tier 2 and 1 that I have. It's just unbelievable. It's just too many. I will never ever find the time to synthesize those tier 1 and tier 2 charms, because it's already going to take me such a long time, and I know I won't be able to synthesize even all those tier 3 charms. So you don't need tier 1s and tier 2s. So my advice to you is go to settings, accessibility. You have here options for loot filtering. This is what your pet or your character will be picking from the floor. You go here down to charm, and I set my charms. I set my auto pick, my loot filtering, so my pet will only pick up charms tier 4 and higher. They will just completely ignore tier 3 and lower. Now you can do whatever tier is best for you, but you won't need tier 1s and tier 2s. Maybe if you just reach the end game, you can be synthesizing those tier 1s and tier 2s, but pretty soon you notice that you find yourself in the same situation that I am right now, with a absurd amount of trash. This is trash, all those tier 2s and tier 1s. The only reason I still have them is because I bought that extra storage, and now I regret it painfully, because I could have just managed that in a more intelligent way, which is the way that I'm teaching you guys now. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget that we have a Discord server. And for both Portuguese speaking audiences as well as English speaking audiences, we have here a section for undecember in Portuguese, but we also have a section here for undecember in English, with all my video guides. They are here. We have an ask for help section, so a lot of players use this. If you are new to the game, if you need help killing a boss from any act, or if you just try to understand some mechanics, just come here and ask your question. The community is more than willing to help, or you can just chat in our English chat room, or you can just join a voice chat. We have several voice chats. You can also, if you want to put your guild inside our community, just send me a private message saying, look, Rocker, I have a guild. Can you create a room for me inside the community so I can manage my guild inside the community? And I'll be more than glad to do that. I'll give you a guild admin, so you can manage your guild from inside our Discord community, and you can recruit players from the community as well. Or you can join guilds here. This is a new community. It's growing. We have 77 people online right now. When we started, we had like 20 or 30. So this community is not even 1 month old. So it's growing up pretty fast. I'm really glad that people are embracing it and coming in. New people coming every day, and I hope you guys will come here as well, be part of this community. And I see you guys in the game. Let me know in the comments if those tips were useful to you or not, and I'll see you next time.